My topic is a little lighthearted because, y'all be serious, man. No time for all that. I got no time for all that serious. Brian with his 20-year cricket history, all serious.
Hey, stop disrespecting me. It was 100 years, all right?
100, okay. All that. Love you. All right, so what I want to talk about real quick is trouble in the bubble. All right. What I'm talking about. So y'all know the NBA players had to report to the bubble last week.
Yeah.
What's the bubble, sir?
Who ordered this food?
Exactly. Hey, that's a good question.
Yep.
So the bubble is a spot in Orlando that is enclosed for protection of the players, of course. That the NBA designated for all 22 teams that they designated to report to last week. Okay, so what they happen to do, well, we all know this is because of the pandemic, and of course there has to be measures in order to keep the pandemic safe. They basically placed a system in place that allows the NBA players to report potential violations or rules. Who you tell? Right?
Who gets snitches? Who gets snitches again?
Snitches. So what I did, and especially that's exactly what I'm going to talk about, because I went to Google and Webster, and I said, you know what? Let me see what Google says about snitches.
Google says they get stitches.
Hey, I'm convinced that Google and Webster is run by Jamaicans. I'm gonna tell you,
it's an informer.
Informer.
Definition of snitch: to inform on someone. Informer. Full stop. That's all it says.
Wow.
That's all it says. It says to inform on someone. Informer.
Yeah, they're intellect, man. A long time we have to inform.
What?
So basically, the NBA have a thing where if you see somebody breaking protocol, you call a tip line to say, LeBron never washed his hand the other day, and then,
right? Yes.
So that got me to thinking about the word informant. I said, you know what? If I see somebody really in trouble and I call the police, am I an informer?
No, he's a bossa.
All right, good point. So I made up my own definition of informer. Let me go to that. My definition of informant is a person who gives information, okay, without liability or gain for themselves. Okay? Because informers usually inform to gain.
I thought this was supposed to be a light topic. This ain't light.
It is. It's light. It's very light. It's very light.
This topic is gonna get somebody shot.
What I'm trying to do is change. I'm trying to change y'all perception of informer. When you inform, okay, you're basically telling on somebody to gain an advantage for yourself. Okay, if you see a little girl, okay, being snatched up and you call the police, are you an informer?
Of course not. Of course not.
Okay.
No.
All right. So let's not.
There's a difference. That's a tip.
Yeah.
So this NBA thing, though. So as I mentioned, this NBA thing. When somebody inform or snitch on you, what is the penalty? So if you say, "Hey, I was just in the bathroom with LeBron. I've never washed his hands." So what is the penalty?
Hey, here's a bigger problem. Here's a bigger problem. You know what? I have no idea how to guard LeBron. He scored 50 on me last night. He scored 58 the night before.
Right.
I'm gonna go give him the cover.
That's my point. That is my point right there. Okay. So,
Mr.
LeBron
Silver,
wash his hands. Bye.
I am sure that LeBron came out of the bubble last night. I am sure. I've seen it with my own eyes. Check it out.
Exactly.
Boom.
So
Done.
who is
We
gonna
win the
inform
series.
on who? Okay. So if I'm a Laker, I'm gonna say
All right.
J.R. Smith. Y'all know who J.R. Smith is.
Yeah.
It's
Shot
crazy.
clock, blew it. J.R. Smith.
Uh,
And I see LeBron coming in from an exit. He ain't supposed to be coming in. And I see Savannah.
Right?
I was like, damn, this dude ain't supposed to have Savannah coming in through here.
Right.
Is J.R. Smith gonna say something?
Probably not.
No.
But
Right, he's
if
not-
you're
no,
a
Jared.
Clipper, if you're a Clipper, you say something.
If I'm Kawhi, and I
Mr.
see
Silver.
LeBron and Savannah coming through. Oh yeah, I'm on that thing. Y'all remember Belly? Y'all remember Belly?
Yeah.
And Rico was on the corner. Rico was like, yeah, eating a banana.
The banana.
I'm gonna have to drop a dime on these. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That'll be up. So, but the other thing is, and this other point, then I'm gonna pass it on. Okay, you would think it would be other team members snitching on other teams to gain an advantage, right?
Exactly.
What if I'm JR? I'm gonna go back to JR. Okay, and
They all
somebody
switch.
on my team is starting ahead of me.
That's just a phone call away.
Again,
You're a phone
That's
call
just
away
jealousy,
from the
man.
spot.
What is the penalty? Yes, you can snitch on people, but
Okay,
is there a penalty?
so the first
Minimum
penalty is
Suspension.
an investigation.
the first penalty is a verbal warning. The second one is you actually get written up in some type of suspension. Third, you out of there.
Really?
Out of
Yeah.
there.
3-game suspension, and I
Really?
think the next one is they send
Out
you
of there.
home.
Now we're talking about entitled individuals. Individuals that get paid millions of dollars, that have people working for them. They go and come as they please and things of that nature. Now that's the top notch. But you got some people that are getting paid the minimum and could give up,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
And are gonna do what they want to do. Now we're joking right now, but the bigger picture is keeping the bubble safe.
Yeah.
Those procedures are put in place in order to keep them safe and keep the bubble secure. So we can
How
say
them
snitch.
get back for them tests so quick? And we out here can't
Money.
get back with test
That's
them.
money.
Because they don't have to send them to Trump first.
Exactly. Money talk.
But that the bigger picture is keeping them safe. So if you have to do what you have to do in order to keep people safe, I'm all for it. But again,
I mean, I obviously get the importance of it. I don't get the snitch thing though. I don't know.
But you snitch, you get the advantage.
That seems more like some informer thing where, again, if I can literally get an opponent who I don't want to face, I was just sorry, but they're nowhere near.
I saw Giannis coming in the back door the other night.
Yeah.
I mean, but what Texas trying to say? This is what Texas trying to say. You don't get
He had a
suspended.
woman with him. Yeah, he had a woman with him.
You don't
you
get
don't get
suspended
suspended
right
for that.
away, you know.
But not right away. But people can look.
But you don't get put
3.
out of the game just because somebody have a report on you. There's an investigation before, but you still get to play if that day you're supposed to play.
Bottom line, there is a mechanism by which you can get a player you do not want to face. So it may not happen.
You can, but it's not you alone.
But
they have to find something.
But still, the system is still in place.
Yes,
where
the system
I
is
can
there.
get a player sent home because I don't want to fit. I think there are other ways to go about.
Very sketchy. To me, that shouldn't be in place. Okay,
it should not.
To me,
get rid of that.
Okay,
snitch.
so
no, but it's a
you already know they have
double-edged sword. Supposed to actually did it, and it's going to endanger are the
I mean,
players.
I think
You
there
have
are
to have
other
a
ways
system
of
in
doing
place.
it. Don't have the players going
number
against
one.
each other. No.
Number one, we've all been in sports, and
Yeah.
internally we police each other. If you see a player doing something they ain't supposed to do, you're gonna pull them aside and say, hey, come on now. You already know.
But you can do that right now
two,
too. You don't have to report him.
Right,
but,
right.
You know.
And number two,
starting spot you do.
But if I don't want to see LeBron in the finals.
All right, using your example, you can come up to LeBron and say,
LeBron ain't washed his
I think
hands
you should wash
all
your hands,
week.
man.
Right.
Yeah.
But also, you can't tell me they don't have security in place for all these things. So take it out of the players'
hands. Yes.
And have people do what they're paid to do.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're not saying that a player has to do it. They have the option of doing it.
But
and
again,
if you do, guess what happens?
Look,
guess what happens?
There's a title on the line. There's money on the line. There's some real things on the line.
But
so watch your hands.
So
LeBron
they use it. They use it.
Means
yeah. So that
they use
thing, that informer thing needs to go.
I
think all of us the three of us are anti-informer, but especially informer.
Hold on. And the four of us on this call.
Of the four of us, 3 out of 4 are anti-NBA informer, especially want them to inform same way. Anyway.
I wouldn't say take away their right to report. I'm just saying that, I'm not
you
saying
want to
that.
keep the informer clause.
Yes, I'll keep the clause in there.
The informer clause. Anyway,
right,
people.
because I don't want to have to high five you and you didn't wash your hands.